What's going on, guys? This is Alec here and welcome to my second episode of the Season 2 Swansea City career mode. As you can see, we're still in pre-season, taking on Colorado, beat them 2-0, just simming these games. We're going to get a lot of transfer deals done in this episode. There is actually gameplay. The gameplay doesn't start until about 9 minutes and 10 seconds. So if you want to skip forward to that, it's the Community Shield against Brentford. But if not, here we go, starting on into the episode. As you can see, we're just making a couple of bids for certain players. I've got a lot of comments from you guys on who to sign in the last episode, so I've taken them on board. I've had a look at some players that I could potentially sign, and you'll see through the episode that hopefully we'll manage to secure them signings. I will say that this point in my career mode, like in real life time, that I've currently got a full squad, so I can't bring any transfers in until I get rid of some people. But I am in the midst of trying to get rid of some people that I don't use, like Mark Bahiti, the New Zealand goalkeeper, and there are a couple of others that I've got in the back of my head, like Josh Sheehan, players like that. So there are some players in my head, but I can't think of them right now. But I don't think you guys will be too annoyed that I am getting rid of them. So as you can see, Josh King is actually on his way out of the club, 4.5 million from Norwich, which is not too bad in my opinion. I think I actually brought him in for less than that, and he came in, he did the job that we wanted, just to stay there as a backup striker if we needed him, and he did that pretty well. As you can see, our offer from Victor Ruiz, 82 rated, 28 years of age. That's the exact type of player I wanted. We're going into the Champions League, and I need a good, solid defender that's got a bit of age and experience to his advantage as well. So that's exactly what he's got here. And as you can see, Wilfred Boney, we put an inquiry in for him. Someone's name I saw a lot in the comment section below. Also, Joe Allen, as you can see, he's down the bottom of every single email I have. I put an inquiry in about him, and Stoke just blatantly came back and said, we don't want to do business with you. I was like, okay, so I had to go and scout him, have an idea of what Joe Allen was worth, and then I thought I'd put in what I thought he was worth, and we do actually offer him a contract at the end of this video, I believe. But as you can see here, we're just trying to get some youngsters in. Bertrand Traore, Tom Lawrence, who I think Harvey mentioned his name, so thank you for that, Harvey. I'm not sure if we do actually sign him because, like I said earlier, our squad is actually full to the brim, so no players can come in. But like I said, I am trying to get rid of players that I'm not currently using. You're actually going to win this game here against Real Sociedad. I think it was 2-1 it finished. Yeah, 2-1, Nathan Dyer and Gomes, who we're giving game time in the pre-seasons. I'm trying to edit this so that you guys don't have to watch as much of these transfers, but I think it's all important. Instead of me just summarising it at the end, I thought I'd take you through what I was doing. As you could see, out of all the teams that have put a bid in for Keeson Young, we still haven't got rid of him. I think it was PSG, Arsenal and Villa, and none of them are actually finalising the deal, but we are finalising the deal on Ben Davies. A lot of people wanted to see him back, so I put him back in there, and there we are. Ben Davies is signing, coming back to the Swans. It'd be interesting to see how he plays, because he's actually 80 rated now and he's still got a bit of age to his side. So I'm looking forward to using him in the upcoming season. He'll be decent for us in the Premiership. Obviously, I've still got Stephen Kingsley there in the team, who's a completely viable option. And also Frank Tabanu is a 78 rated fullback, just coming back from a loan spell at St Etienne. So we have options in every single position, which is something that I've noticed. One thing I do kind of want to do, now I don't know how many people are going to be watching this episode or how many people are going to agree with me here, but I'm kind of getting feelings that I want to get rid of Kyle Norton and then bring in a really good right back. I'm not sure who yet. I was thinking maybe Hector Bellerin, but at the same time I think that's kind of unrealistic. But Hector Bellerin was one of them. Someone like Kieran Trippier from Spurs would be a decent signing, you know, someone of that calibre. That I could bring in, you know, even someone like that is not getting game time, like Mathieu Debuchy for Arsenal. Yeah, but if you've got any right backs you want me to sign, let me know. Like I said, I don't want to make it so unrealistic, like signing Philip Lahm or someone like that, but realistic enough so that, you know, I can go along with it and I can do the series well. But as you can see, Scott Sinclair, he actually rejects this one for squad role. He wants to know his squad role, but he will reject this later, saying he doesn't think he could ever come back to the club because of the fans or some bullshit like that. I don't get why they get them emails. If I'm offering them a contract, you know, they should, you know, come back. But as you can see, we send Tyler Reid out here on loan to Portsmouth, who I'm actually doing a career mode on. I've only uploaded one episode. I am going to try and get some more of them episodes out because I quite like doing that Portsmouth career mode. But another offer there accepted for Chelsea. Like I mentioned last episode, basically how I approach career mode, probably not the best way, but how I approach career mode is I just put bids on a load of players that I'm kind of interested in, and then see which comes back accepted, and then I'll negotiate the contracts and stuff at a later date. I'll accept the players at a later date. And yeah, if all goes to plan, like as you can see here, I've already had the offer accepted for Ryan Shawcross and El Neni, but I haven't accepted them yet just because I don't know what players I'm going to bring in or push out to the team. But as you can see, Wilfred Boney and Victor Ruiz both come back to us. I think that was Keeson Young that got sold as well. Someone got sold there anyway, you guys will know. And then 4 players accepted: El Neni, Shawcross, Victor Ruiz and Boney. And I'm kind of thinking, I definitely want to sign Boney, accept him, he come on board, welcome back, Wilf. And then I'm looking through all of these and I'm like, I definitely want to sign Victor Ruiz, because 82, 28 years of age, selling Van der Horn on the way out as well. Thought, right, Victor Ruiz, get in the club. And now I've got a decent amount of money still left. So my thought process right now is, right, Ryan Shawcross, get in, you're a quality centre-half. 2 80+ rated centre-halves on my team for this year is great. And I thought, why not sign Mohamed El Neni? I don't know why, but there's something about this player that I like. I don't know what it is, but I think he's a good all-round midfielder. He's got a lot of energy. I think he's just kind of like a worse version of Conte. I don't know, is that a right comparison to make? I don't know, I probably didn't need that signing, Mohamed El Neni, and it may come back to bite me. But I just thought, we've got a lot of games this season. Leon Britton's getting a bit older. He'll be on the way out of the club soon. So I thought, El Neni's a decent ball-playing holding midfielder, and hopefully he'll be able to do a bit of good for us this season. And as you can see here, we actually get an offer for Leroy Fair from West Bromwich Albion. You know, he's not the highest rated player and he hasn't got youth on his side, but last season he was a really, really decent player. So I didn't really want to settle for a fee. I thought I'd offer them 14 million, and if they accepted, great. If not, then I'd be happy to keep him at the club. And also we send Dominic Solanke out to Brentford, who will actually be playing in a couple of minutes in this episode. As you can see, we're having offer after offer after offer for Gylfi Sigurdsson. I have no way inclined to sell him, especially not for the amount of money that are coming in. I think the most we've been offered for him is 23 million, and for me I wouldn't think of anything less than about 30 to 35 million for him. So yeah, that's why we're not I'm not even like counter offering, just because I can't even be bothered. We've had so many offers for him. I'm actually tempted to reject all offers and just keep Gylfi at the club. As you can see, we actually offered a contract to Joe Allen. Our bid got accepted. I think it was 10 mil, which is a really, really good deal. There was another bit of business in there. Right here, I just want to show you quickly that these are the sort of teams that I'm thinking of going into the season with as our first team. In that one, I probably swap Davis with Shawcross, and then that'll go along with the team. Obviously, we haven't signed Joe Allen at this point, so if we do capture that signature, then maybe it'll change. Maybe Joe Allen instead of Leroy Fair, or maybe even Joe Allen instead of Jack Cork. But then this is the cup competition team if we're playing in any League One or FA Cup games. I thought this team is a straight 11 swap, but still got some decent players in there, and coming up should be the one that we're thinking of going into the Champions League. Here we are, Wayne Hennessy, new signing in goals, Kyle Bartley and Ruiz. Maybe swap Ruiz with Shawcross there. 2 new wingers, Montero and Dyer, but we still got Sigurdsson and Boney up top, Kyle Norton there, and also Leon Britton and Leroy Fair. So I don't know, tell me what you guys think. If you want to see changes in any of them teams, let me know. But on to the game against Brentford. As you can see, this is the team we went into the game with. A couple of new signings in there. Wilf is in there. Wayne Hennessy, Ben Davis, El Neni, and Victor Ruiz is the new signings. I hope I didn't miss any there. But Community Shield is a chance to get our first bit of silverware of the year. Brentford posed me a lot of problems last season, I'm not going to lie. They caused me some problems in the FA Cup. They beat us 2-0 at Wembley in the semi-finals, which I was really disappointed with. I thought I'd be able to go on and win that competition, especially after getting paired up with Brentford, but it shows you can't underestimate anyone. So we lost that game 2-0, and I definitely didn't come into this game with the same mentality that I was going to win easily. But chance here early on from Wilf, good save from the goalkeeper, to be fair. I think it's Bentley and goals, David Bentley, I'm pretty sure is the keeper's name. Another chance here a bit later on, Gylfi Sigurdsson, he passes that one into Boney, but it gets blocked by the defender. Oh, it could have even been our attacker. And Brentford, just like they did in the semi-final, they posed some chances. Bit of a sceptical effort there for like a very unathletic bicycle kick, but that's half time, 0-0. Couldn't create any more chances from that. I think at half time I did bring a sub or two on. I'm not sure who, you guys might be able to tell, but we get a chance here. Sigurdsson just stopped in time. I don't even know what happened then, but it just seemed to freeze in time, and he managed to get the pass off to Montero, and Montero goes to celebrate over with Nordveld, who's in a player's kit on the sideline for some reason. But 1-0 up against Brentford. I think there's 60 minutes on the clock. And from this point on, we really should go and seal the game. As you can see here, the ball gets played into Sigurdsson. Lovely bit of holder play. No one even closes him down. And then Montero's in a bit of space. Poor goalkeeping, in my opinion, especially after the save he made in the first half against Boney. But yeah, we go 1-0 up. And here's Montero down the left-hand side. Montero and Boney got along well when they were together at the Swans. And as you can see, Montero comes down this left-hand side into Boney. And that's the first bit of link-up play of the season. I'm hoping to see a lot more of that. I am thinking of starting Memphis in the Premier League, but if Montero has some really good appearances and good performances, then I'm going to have to try him out in the team. Like I said, I really enjoyed watching Montero play with Wilfred Boney when they were both at the Swans together, but yeah, we're going to have to see how it works out this season. Nathan Dyer down the right hand side, we brought him on as a sub for Mobaro, and as you can see, 80 odd minutes into the game, Brentford were chasing it, and we passed it into Wilf, and Wilf scores an easy tap in, and he makes it 3-0 late on in the game, and we managed, well, I'm going to say we managed to win our first bit of silverware, because I'm guessing at this point it's not really spoiling a lot if I tell you we won this game. 3-0 up. Only a couple of minutes to go. As you can see there, just behind Wilf, we brought Michu onto the pitch. I did try and get him a goal, but it wasn't quite working. But yeah, as you can see, we left our first bit of silverware of the season. Wilf with 2 goals. We captained Curtis Davis in this game again. Oh, that's another thing. If you are still here this late on into the episode, let me know whether or not you want to see, or who you want to see as club captain this year, as well as the team. I mean, I don't know who to start where. I was thinking of Shawcross and Victor Ruiz as the centre halves, but Curtis Davis did well for us last season as captain, so it's a tough choice to make. Obviously, we've got a captain to choose, we've got a starting lineup to choose, we've got the bench to choose. I mean, it's going to be a tough year in terms of choices, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to performing in the Champions League. And yeah, without me babbling on too much more, there is a little clip at the end of the episode. You'll see a confirmed signing. I think you all probably guess who it is. But yeah, a good season ahead. In the next episode, there will be Premier League footage. I believe Hull is our first game away from home. I'm not too sure, but here he is. Young Joey Allen coming back to the Swans. I'm gutted. Oh, it's 11 million I bought him for, not 10. But unfortunately, he doesn't have the beard in game. But as you can see from that picture, 27 years old, 78 rated. I'm so excited to get that transfer in. But thank you all for watching this episode of my Swansea career mode. Like I said, next episode will feature some Premier League footage. Thank you all for watching, and peace.